welcome back. I have a tag video today and it is the a little bit of everything tag, so I hope that you really enjoy this and it gives you an opportunity to get to know me a little bit better. I have all of the questions on my phone, so I will just get started. Number one, do you keep up with the Kardashians? No, I don't. I frankly don't care anything about the Kardashians at all. Number two, if you could have an old muscle car, which one would you choose? I would choose to have an old Dodge Charger. I love muscle cars. I would love to have a Dodge Charger now. But if you've ever looked in the back seat of one of those, there's not really a whole lot of room for two little boys. Three, do you curse like a sailor when the camera isn't rolling? No, I don't. Pretty much there are always little ears around, and so I generally don't use bad words, and I have a much larger vocabulary than that, so I find that they just don't really pop into my head, and I choose to use other words. Four, if your significant other gave you a hall pass, who would you use it on? Be honest. Well, I don't have a significant other, so I guess technically I don't need a hall pass, but Matt Shadows from Avenged Sevenfold. He's very good looking. Number five, what is the one thing you do that you hate to admit? Probably I would say that sometimes I raise my voice to my kids when I get really frustrated because they're just not doing something, and I wish I didn't do that, but sometimes it's the only way to get their attention, so I don't know. I wish I didn't do it. I wish that there was another way to get their attention rather than, and I don't yell at them really, I just kind of raise my voice. Number six, do you really brush your teeth in the morning and at night? Be honest. I used to be actually really bad at brushing my teeth at night because I am an insomniac, I'm a night owl, and so I stay up way too late, and I wouldn't think about washing my face or brushing my teeth before I went to bed. But a couple years ago, I decided to get a second toothbrush and a second toothpaste, and so I have one right by the sink and I have one in the shower. So for the most part, yes, because generally I am always cold, so when I wake up in the morning or when I go to bed at night, one of the two I actually shower, and then the other one I kind of just jump in the shower and quickly rinse off, wash my face, you know, whatever I need to do, and brush my teeth. Sometimes I do still forget at night though. Number seven, what is your go-to drink at Starbucks? Most everything at Starbucks has way too much sugar in it for me, but if I'm going to splurge, I like the white chocolate mocha. Number eight, is your current hair color your real hair color? No, it's not. I think it's fairly close to my real hair color. I do have a lot of gray already, and so up on top, so I do dye my hair. I actually have been dyeing my hair for so long that I'm not actually sure what color it really is. 9, if you could swap bodies with someone, who would it be and why? I actually wouldn't, and I wouldn't have answered this question the same way several years ago, but at this point, you know, I worked very hard to have the body that I have. I spend a lot of time at the gym, and I'm very comfortable in my body, so I think I'll keep the one that I have. Number 10, have you read 50 Shades of Grey? If so, what did you think? I have not read 50 Shades of Grey. I tried to read the first Twilight book, and it was so bad. I couldn't even finish it. I will be the first to admit that I am a literary snob. I do have a master's degree in English, so I tend to like to read things that are really well written, and 50 Shades of Grey actually started off online as Twilight fan fiction, and I'm really just not interested in reading that kind of book. It doesn't do anything for me. Number 11, do you crack your knuckles? No. 12, have you accidentally text messaged something to someone you were supposed to be sending to your special someone? No, I don't currently have a special someone, but I have accidentally texted someone that was supposed to go to somebody else, but it was a work thing, so it really wasn't a big deal. It wasn't anything salacious or anything like that. It was just, anyway. Have you ever created a fake profile to creep on someone? Does creeping on yourself count? At work, I do a lot of social media, and so I do have a fake Facebook account and a fake Twitter account, and I have a lot of fake accounts so that I can try out new things without actually doing them on our professional or on my social media things. And so, you know, I have some fake profiles, but they're more for experimental purposes rather than for creeping on someone. If I want to know something about somebody, I will usually just ask them or look it up. Although it does drive me crazy when people don't have any kind of social media at all, so you can't look them up anywhere. That drives me kind of bonkers. 14, which is your weakness, cookies or pastries? Being that I'm diabetic, I'm not really supposed to have either, but if I'm going to cheat, I would say pastries. 15, what do you love about yourself? This is kind of a tough question because I've really spent the last several years trying to really be very, very comfortable with myself. I've always sort of been unapologetically me. And that gets me into trouble quite a lot. But I would say if I just had to pick one thing, I would say that it's my strength. I think that I'm a very strong person inside. No matter what I've been through in my life, there has never been a single day that I've lost hope. And I think a lot of that has to do with my faith in God. And so, yeah, I would say that's what I love about myself, is that strength. Hello, Miss Juliet. She's like, look at me, I'm pretty too. Do you have to match your nail polish to your toenail polish? Generally, when I do my toes, which I don't do as often as I do my fingernails, I usually paint my fingernails every 2 to 4 days, and I usually paint my toenails like once a month. So when I do paint my toenails, I do match them, and then after that, I don't really worry about it. 17, tell us a few things about you that people would be surprised to know about you. I know how to knit. I cross stitch, and I do like really, really elaborate ones. Even though I live in Oklahoma, I don't really like anything country except for the Too Faced Country palette, and I don't think that that really counts. I'm actually pretty good at riding horses, and I don't mind going to the free weight section with the big boys. Heels or flats? 9 times out of 10, heels. Preferably stilettos. 19, if you could do anything for one day and money wasn't an option, how would you spend your day? Dream big. Paris, shopping. That's basically that. Number 20, what was the last YouTube video that you watched? Let me look. The last YouTube video that I watched was Pretty Pistol 86. I watched her wrap up of her Project Pan, which it's just really inspirational, and I'm actually considering starting a Project Pan, so if you haven't watched her channel, then you should go check her out. She's really awesome. Do you have road rage? No. I mean, it's, in the grand scheme of things, does that really matter? Not really. So, yeah, I don't really get irritated. What is your favorite rock and roll song? Okay, that is really hard because I love a lot of rock and roll songs, and I would say it kind of changes depending. So I would say that my favorites right now are Painkiller, 3 Days Grace, Deftones. I love Tempest and Passenger, and really anything that they do. In This Moment, Blood. Oh my gosh, what is her name? Taylor Momsen, her band. The Pretty Reckless, Heaven Knows. Love, love, love that one. Avenged Sevenfold, Hail to the King, Afterlife, So Far Away. I could probably do this like all day long, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Number 23, who was your first kiss and do you still talk to them? My first kiss was actually a boy from church, and no, I don't still talk to him. I haven't heard anything about him in years and years and years and years. 24, if you could have one YouTuber's closet, who would it be? I'm not really sure the answer to that because I don't really watch a lot of like fashion stuff on YouTube. I would probably say Shades of Cassie. If you could have one YouTuber's makeup collection, who would it be? Tara Babies. She owns like every piece of makeup in existence. Plus I really like the little toolboxes that she has them in. Number 26, do you have a nickname? No, I don't. I have never had a nickname unless Mom counts, which I don't think technically that it does. So no, I've never had a nickname. 27, what do you think is the best thing about your YouTube channel? You know, I think that the best thing about my YouTube channel is that, like I said earlier, I'm unapologetically me. I'm just gonna do my thing. I think that I talk a lot about drugstore stuff, and I think that a lot of people really like that, and I think that I just have kind of a different style than other people, so I hope that you like that. Number 28, how many cars have you had? What were they? Oh my goodness. Okay, my first car was oh my gosh, I can't even remember what it was called. It was a big brown boat of a thing. It was my grandfather's car, and I really liked that car. Why can I not remember what it was? A Cutlass Supreme. It was an Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, and it was brown, and I loved that car because I was 16 and I had a car. And I was kind of sad when it died. And then after that, I had a Datsun 280ZX, which was one of my favorite cars that I have ever had. I loved that car. It was silver and it had black leather interior, and it was just, I loved it. But it had a lot of mechanical problems. I had a black Pontiac Sunfire, which was totaled when an F-150 rear-ended me. I had a dark gray Mustang. I've had, which I loved my Mustang, but I traded it when I got pregnant, and I got a Ford Escape, which I hated. It was silver. And then I had a white Toyota Corolla. Okay, my camera battery died. But I was saying I had a white Toyota Corolla, which I didn't really care for, and now I have a red Chevy Sonic, which is totally cute. So I'm happy with it. Number 29, what's your favorite pizza? Sausage and black olives, or the Hideaway Mediterranean pizza. It doesn't have the tomato sauce on it. It has like an olive oil sauce, so love that pizza. And number 30, if you could only have one lipstick for the rest of your life, which lipstick would you choose? It would probably be the one that I have on right now, which is my Too Faced Naked Dolly, which is my favorite nude lipstick of all time. So that would probably be the one that I would choose because it would go with just about everything, being a nude. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button so you don't miss any videos that I have coming up. And thank you for being here today. Bye.